So good day. Today we will be going to discuss about the reproductive right. The previous reporters they discussed about the Republic Act 9710, also known as the violation against women's and their children or BAUSI. So this time we will be discussed the reproductive right. So what is reproductive right? What does it mean when we say the reproductive right? So to define or to answer those questions, let's define. So reproductive right defined as refer to the composite of human rights and that address matters of sexual and reproductive health. No, it is a composite of human rights that address matters of sexual and reproductive health. So it is protected through the application of human rights guidelines. No, it is applied. No, that the human right applied or the reproductive right applied. The basis of it is the human right guidelines and the national laws, the constitution and regional, the constitutions and regional and international treaty. So these are the basis why there is the called reproductive right. So it is and it is instrumental of achieving population health development and development goals and intend to protect and inherit the dignity of individuals. So why it is the instrumental of achieving population? No? It is instrumental of achieving population because if you have that reproductive right, you know how the population, no, if you are knowledgeable enough of what is the population status, achieving the population, maybe the population increase or the population decrease, it matters of when you have you know the reproductive right. So health, no, of course, health, it is also you will be aware of the health status because of that reproductive right. No, the development goals. So of course, if you are aware, so the development goals will be focused. No, will be the main center rather than other things, and intend to protect and inherit the dignity of individual. So protect the dignity of individuals. So now we have already defined what is the reproductive right. Let us move forward to the 13 sexual reproductive health right. Okay, the first one is the right to life. No, right to life. This means that among other things, that no woman's life should be put at risk by reason of pregnancy, gender, or lack of access of health information and services. No, right to life found at the Article 2 of the Human Rights Act. No, this is no woman life should be put in risk by reason of pregnancy, because we have the right to life. We have the right to manage our own life. No, because we have the right. So no one will dictate us. No one will mandate us on what we are going to do, because we have the right to life. But of course, there is a limitation of it because of the law existing. Okay, the second one is the right of liberty and security of the person. So we have the right to liberty. This recognizes that no woman should be subjected to forced pregnancy, forced sterilization, or forced to abortion. So right, the security of the person, no, this is most important. No one will force us to pregnancy. No one will force us to sterilization, and no one will force us to abortion. Example, a woman is pregnant, so no one will force him to abort. It is in her decision on what steps is she going to do if she had pregnant, no? But no one will force, no one will dictate, again, because of this right. So the third right is a right to equality and to be free from all discrimination. This includes, among other things, freedom from discrimination because of one's sexuality and reproductive life choice, no? So um freedom from discrimination, we have the freedom, no, not to be discriminated, not to be discriminated by other people. So we are protected in this right, no? It is found in the article 15 of the human rights, no, the right to discrimination. So the fourth one is right to pregnancy, no? This means that all sexual and reproductive healthcare services should right to privacy, no? This means that all sexual and reproductive health services should be confidential in terms of physical setup, information given or shared by client, and access to records or reports. So this simply means that we have the right, no, to protect our privacy. For example, one had convicted into or HIV or AIDS, no, testing the result positive, no, the client have the right of privacy. So the physician or the one who conduct the test will protect the privacy, no? It is in a confidential, no, it is not necessary that it will be broad to the public. Now the fifth is the right to freedom of thought. No, this means that all sexual reproductive health care services should be confidential in terms of physical setup, no? You have the freedom of thought. The sixth one is the right to information and education. This includes access of full information on the benefit, risk, effectiveness of all methods of fertility, regulations, in order that all decisions taken are made on the basis of full, free, and informed consent. So information, you have the right to be informed and to inform, to be informed and to inform, and also you have the right to education, particularly. Number 7, the right to choose whether or not to marry and to found and plan a family. So this includes the right of a person to protection against requirements of marry without his or her consent. It also includes the right of an individual to choose to remain single without discrimination and coercion. So you have the right when you will be going to have a family. You have the right to marry or not, no? It is in you if you will be remain single forever, nor to choose your lifetime partner, to plan on what family you are going to build in the near future. So number 8 is the right to decide whether or when to have children, no? though this includes the right of a person to decide freely and responsibly the number and spacing of their children and to have access related to the information and education. No? You have the right when to decide when are you going to have a children, a baby. No one will force you, no? It is in you. And you have the right to choose how many siblings are you going to make, no? Pila ka, how many child are you going to make? It is in you. It's in you, no? You have the right to decide, no? No one will mandate that it is time for you to make children. No one will mandate. It is, you have the right when to and how many children are you going to produce. Number 9, the right to health care and health protection. This includes the right of a client to the highest possible quality of health care and right to be free from harmful traditional health practices. No, you have the right to the highest possible quality of health care. No, the highest quality. We have the right to equal health care. No, health equal health treatment. No, the 10th is the right to the benefits of the scientific progress. This includes the right of sexual and reproductive health services of clients to avail of the new reproductive health technologies that are safe, effective, and acceptable. The 11th is the right to freedom to assemble and political participation. This includes the right of all persons to seek to influence the communities and the government to prioritize sexual and reproductive health and right. Now you have the right to participate assembly, no, political participation. Number 12, the right to be free from torture and ill treatment. This includes the right of all women, men, and young people to be protected from violence, sexual exploitation, and abuses. No, we have the right. No, not just only the women have the right to be protected, but also the men, the young people. All of us has the right. No, whether you are single, you are married, or whatever your status in the community, you have the right, the equal right to be free from this violence, sexual exploitation, and abuse. No, the last right to is the right to development. No, this includes the right of all individuals to access development opportunities and benefits, especially in decision making process that affect his or her life. No, you have the right to develop your life, to develop your economic status in the community. No, you have the right to decide on what step are you going to make in order for you to achieve your dreams. No, to become a productive citizen in the community. No one will hinder you to achieve that dream, that desire of what life are you going to make, what development are you going to assist in yourself. No, it is in you. No, you have that right. No, and that is under in the different article of the Human Right Act. No, the sexual right. No, what is sexual right? No, it is related to reproductive right. No, it addresses the wide range of issues related to sexuality and gender, and often to intersect with the several other human rights. No, sexual rights. Human rights related to sexuality, no, related, no, they have related, no, simply or simply sexual rights. And the government of every country in the world is required to respect, protect, and fulfill these basic human rights. Respect, no? The first one, and under this is under the sexual right. Respect. State must refrain from interfering with or limiting the enjoyment of human right. No, we have respect. No, as freedom of expression is concerned, we have the right to respect all this, all individuals. No, to express their feelings towards their sex. No, a sexual right is concerned. No, protect. The state must protect individuals and group against the human rights abuses. No, that's why we have that we need to protect. No, each and everyone need to be protected. No, from other forms of human rights abuses. No, so, and fulfill. No, state must take positive action to facilitate the enjoyment of the basic human rights. No, facilitate. So we must not just the government, but we also take part, no, as an individual to fulfill, no, this right, no, to properly executed and implemented this right, this particularly the reproductive right and the sexual right. No, it cannot be done alone by the government or any the law enforcement agency, but all of us, no, will work hand in hand to fulfill, no, this RPF. No, respect everyone, if respect the human rights, protect, no, to protect each individual or a group of people. Example, a group of LGBTQ. No, they need to be protected. Not just this homosexual need of protection, but no matter how, no matter what are their acts in the society, they have the right to be protected and fulfill all this action. No, so that should be all. No, I hope you have learned something from my report. No, once again, that is my topic about the sexual right and the reproductive